we have Emily Swallow, Carl Weathers, and Katee Sackhoff. Let's bring them up on stage. Woo! Let's keep it going.
Hello.
Aloha.
This is going great. Oh, there we go. We were just back there talking, not paying attention.
And then our names got announced. We were like, why are we here? What's going on?
What's happening?
Look at all these people. Hi, Carly. Hello.
Ooh, let's hear it.
Oh, yay. Look at these beautiful people. Look at that mysterious woman. This is the way.
Let's get right into the questions.
Carl, what were some of your most memorable scenes or lines from the first 4 Rocky films? I enjoyed every one of them. Rocky!
One of my favorite lines was, "Oh, the check cashed." Okay, great. That's one of my favorite lines. After every movie, I just want to make sure the check's cashed.
How about some memorable scenes?
Well, one of the most memorable scenes, taking that check to the bank and making sure it cashed. That's it,
These are
man.
the scenes of Carl's life.
That's it.
A question for all of you. Filming The Mandalorian or in a different show, has there ever been like a moment where you had a last laugh? Either if it was like a part in the show where you wanted it to go one way and you try to convince everyone, oh, I really wanted to go this way, but then somehow it didn't turn out, but then it did. I don't know if that makes sense, but...
It makes no sense whatsoever. But I get what you're asking, because I would have asked the same kind of goofy question, okay? Hey, man, I don't know. These ladies might have an answer.
I got one that wasn't really me, but I do know that originally the armorer was supposed to die in that fight at the end of season 1 when John first wrote that scene. And he came up to me oh so casually at one point and he was like, yeah, so originally I was going to kill her off and then I decided not to. And I was just like, thank you.
How do you take that news?
I like that. Yeah.
Okay, now I'm going to take it back. I'm going to one-up you, okay?
All right.
Just because you reminded me, that's all.
Were you supposed to die too?
I was supposed to only do 1 episode.
Oh my God.
Wow.
I mean, when I first was asked, wait, but
This
it
is a
gets
great
even
question.
better. It gets even better, because now you reminded me. I was supposed to be in one of these get-ups like one of the monsters that you see, you know, who are just an alien kind of character. And I remember the same thing.
And you were
John
like, you're
came
going to
me-
hide this?
No, I'm serious. You know what? You're not far off. No, because here's why. Think about this, okay?
He's
Think
like,
about
look at this.
Think about this. Think about this. You're going to hire Katee Sackhoff. Now you're going to put her in a mask and make her look like some creature from another planet. Why hire Katee Sackhoff? Hire somebody else, okay? This face is valuable. This is a valuable face.
My
People
face
go to
is
see
not
that
valuable
face.
at all.
Okay?
No value to this face.
Yeah.
But you're not a creature.
No.
No.
So John came to me like, I don't know, maybe before we started shooting, of course, like 3 weeks, and said the same kind. You know, I decided, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to leave you as Carl Weathers. All I thought to myself was, really? That makes a lot of sense, doesn't it?
With season 3 that I loved, with the bond that Din and Bo built and the romantic undertones.
Says you.
I don't know, but I was curious, like there was no goodbye after that beautiful build-up. So do you think they will reunite in the future?
I mean, like, if you never say goodbye, then you never have to have it be the end, right? I don't know. I think that I think that I don't. Number one, I don't think that there were romantic undertones personally. I think that was just long hours with myself and Brendan Wayne developing a really, really strong friendship. And like we spent a lot of time together. And I think that, you know, a lot of times when you're acting with somebody whose face you don't see, I think that sometimes you tend to, or I tend to, look more deeply into that person because I'm searching for their expression.
Felt like romantic undertones to me.
I know. I will serve
I'm sorry.
you. I will serve you. I don't know. That's very romantic to me.
I don't know.
I saw lust. I
Did
saw
you?
lust. I'm sorry.
Did you? Only from me, you did. Because you can't see it from him. I don't know, you guys. Sex would be really complicated. They would just have to have sex at the Living Waters to like constantly be redeemed.
They don't have to take off their helmets.
Yeah, do I dare ask about the helmet?
I mean,
How does that work?
This is getting really X-rated here quickly, okay?
Oh, come on. You know that everybody
Jeez.
wonders about that with The Mandalorian.
I agree.
We all wonder.
I agree.
Of course
I
they
wondered,
do.
okay?
Katee, if you submitted to 23andMe, what percentage do you think would come back as Mandalorian, and what percentage would come back as Caprican?
I mean, that's a good question. I like that you didn't think that she was a Cylon, so I appreciate that. Thank you. You're like, in which percentage would be a machine? I think that you know it's hard. I played Kara for 8 years of my life. Well, granted, I've played Bo for over 10, so I guess like 60-40. 60-40 Mandalorian, 40% Caprican.
If you could say a little bit about your experience working on Longmire and how working with that character.
God, it was what a wonderful thing. You know, I wrapped Battlestar in 2008, and I felt like I had been in space for a while. And then I did 2 failed pilots back to back where I was the lead of these shows, and I thought to myself, I feel like I skipped a step. You know, like I wasn't ready to carry a show. I needed to step back into a show where I wasn't the lead because I obviously wasn't ready for it. And Longmire came my way, and the script was just wonderful. And I was so excited to play somebody that like was like from a real life place. And like that felt normal to me. She felt so real, and so not that all my characters haven't been real, but you know, like I got to go to work in jeans and t-shirt every day, and like that's what I wore. And so it was refreshing to me to sort of not have to use that part of my imagination anymore. And so I loved that character. I loved the whole cast. You know, we were disappointed that it ended when it did, but we ran out our contracts. So, you know, not many shows have that, and it was a beautiful run, and you know, she was such a wonderful character. So, yeah, probably the closest to myself, actually. But.
Well, thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you guys. We really appreciate it. This was a blast, I hope. Where can they find you after this? Because you guys will be signing, taking photos.
Yeah, Bo-Katan's on OnlyFans.
Yes.
There you go.
They will be bumping helmets on there.
We know you can find her there.
Yep. Perfect.
Where
Sorry
are
to all
we
the
from
parents.
here?
I'm sorry to all the children. I apologize.
Where are we? We're on the 3rd floor, wherever that is. We're on
I
the
know
3rd
we
floor.
walked
Yeah.
from there. Our tables
Yeah.
are over there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that
so
what you
they'll be
mean?
all over there to ask your questions if you weren't able to get your question answered. But yeah, thank you guys for joining
Yeah,
us.
ask the staff.
Thank
They'll
you.
point
Ask
you
the staff.
toward us. Come on.
We don't know where we are.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you, everybody.
Keep watching, folks. Keep watching. We keep showing up.